Welcome to Party with the People. Our campaign has 5 different cornerstones. 1. Eliminate daylight savings. Are you sick of changing clocks? Do you have trouble keeping up with the time or waking up for a 7 a.m. class after an hour was taken from you? Daylight savings isn't only inconvenient and annoying, but it's also dangerous. According to the National Institute for Health, daylight savings disrupts your body's internal clock and increases sleep deprivation, leading to greater risks for heart attacks, strokes, and fatal traffic accidents. That's what the Party with the People wants to eliminate. Daylight savings and restore the natural human calendar for the safety of the American people. More time to party, more time for you!
Secondly, climate change and the environment. The Party with the People will actively combat climate change and create legislation that will create a safer, healthier world for all Americans to live in. We want to protect habitats, preserve natural resources, and reduce the pollution of America's precious land, sky, and sea. How will we accomplish this? Simple. By implementing tax credits for using clean energy, supporting investment in renewable energy, and working with our allies to reduce carbon emissions worldwide. The Party with the People wants to create a better world for all current and future generations to come, which starts by preserving the world we were given.
Corporate tax reform. The Party with the People is concerned with the state of federal fiscal and monetary policy and how that's affected the economy. A lot of Americans are worried about affordability, such as housing, healthcare, and life necessities are becoming increasingly more expensive and inaccessible. The Party with the People will reform the tax system by enforcing a minimum corporate tax, maybe around 30 to 35%, reducing corporate tax deductions and loopholes, and increasing the standard tax rate to Reagan-era percentages, around 40%. The extra revenue this generates will be used to reduce the deficit, expand healthcare protections, and fund scientific research and public education. Let's restore fairness to our federal tax system. Yay! Number 4, lawmakers must do dances. Our primary reform is that lawmakers must do dances and post on their social media to be a valid candidate for office. This aims to encourage young people to vote in federal elections, as only half of young adults typically vote in federal election cycles. So it's imperative our party ensures that politicians are appealing to the next generation of active, civically engaged citizens. Down with stuck-up politicians who spend all their time sitting at a desk. It's time for bold moves and community engagement efforts in the digital age, which is what our party stands for.
Number 5, the education reform. As you all know, public school systems across the United States are flawed, especially here in Virginia. We can't even have our phones out without fear of referrals, suspension, and even detention. The Party with the People recognizes that total bans can actually pose safety risks and impose on students free speech. I mean, what's the reason to ban phones during lunch? We also want to allocate more funding for public education and make college tuition more affordable. We also want to allocate more funding for public education and make college tuition more affordable so that no one in this room has to be crushed by the overwhelming weight of student loans.